Hey world, what's going on? Ruben now back at it again, another video vlog. I'm back again with Danny over here.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Spider-Man Far From Home. So let's get it, Danny. You excited?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
All right, man. Another Marvel one, guys. So hope you guys enjoy. Get it.
Do it.
So, Danny, Spider-Man.
What do you want to talk about first? Just the overall movie?
Just the overall movie. I don't know, Danny. You're gonna have to convince me about this one. I wasn't really feeling it like that.
Really? To be honest for me, I really thought it was one of the best Marvel movies.
And you're not the only one. Like I talked to a couple of friends of mine, a couple of guys that are Marvel heads, and they all liked it. They kind of liked it, and I was the only one that was kind of iffy about it. But
Right.
I don't know, man. I just felt like it was rushed because Endgame just came out a couple of months ago.
I can understand that point.
And they pushed it right through. And my take on it was, why are you trying to make him Tony Stark? Let him be Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying?
But I felt like that was his whole goal throughout the movie. He was trying to be this kid, and eventually he realized, he's gonna be that kid. But he still has to be an Avenger at the same time. But he's not. Obviously, he feels like he's not ready for that prime time yet, I should say. But he's learning. He learned throughout that whole movie that he has to step up and be that guy.
My take on it is, I get that, and I get that they're trying to follow in the comic book footsteps. But what they didn't get right was, okay, he's just a kid. Why are you putting this responsibility on this kid? In the comic books, he was a grown adult. He was married already. He had his own problems, his own issues, his own world stuff.
Yeah.
And so, so he was ready for the unmasking and all this other extra stuff the comic books did. So why did you implement that into the movies? Like Spider-Man is gonna relate to Iron Man. Iron Man is a grown adult with like a gazillion dollars. And then you're gonna implement a little kid, a 60-year-old broke kid, into the Iron Man world. They just don't mix in my world. I mean, it worked.
I was gonna say they made it work.
Yeah, they made it work. It was great. The whole thing with the glasses was pretty cool. I like that feel. But
what did you think of Mysterio?
Mysterio was good. I like Mysterio. I didn't really know the history of Mysterio
Same
like
thing
that.
with me, yeah.
Because like the thing with Mysterio is he's a comic book character from the old school comic book collectors and all this other stuff. So they just implemented him into the movies, because nobody really knew who he was. So I guess everybody kind of was like, oh, okay, this is a cool new character. But I liked how he played Mysterio. It was great. He was great. I enjoyed the whole take of how he was kind of like inspiring to Spider-Man. But at the same time, a villain, He had an agenda. So.
I really like the twist they did with him,
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Because we all saw it coming. I knew that he was going to be the villain.
Yes.
I didn't know, like you, I didn't know that much history behind the character, but he seemed like a cool character. And those few scenes that he had where he was playing with Spider-Man's head, I mean, those were breathtaking, marvelous.
That was pretty nice, yeah. The Marvel, man. The thing with Marvel movies that I enjoy is their editing skills, their graphics is just unmatched. It was insane. It was insane. And What did you like about the movie that you're like, besides the whole graphics and everything, what else did you
I
like
just
about the
thought
movie?
it was action packed and entertaining from the beginning to the end.
Okay.
And Peter Parker and Spider-Man, they were always busy, always on their toes.
Yes.
It was crazy,
What
man.
do you think about the supporting cast? You think MJ did her thing? You think
I like Zendaya who plays MJ. I really do. You know,
Yeah,
she
it's
plays
just-
that awkward, you know,
a
good
good
girl.
take, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a different take. It's kind of fresh,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's like she's obviously pretty, but she wasn't like trying to show off her looks. You know what I mean? Like she's just a regular, average, everyday girl, which was cool. And they're both awkward teenagers.
Yes, that was cool.
But it was really cool. You don't see that. Like they never. I mean, Tobey Maguire, he was like an awkward teenager, but at the same time, you know, I really like what they did with Tom Holland. So it was really cool.
Yeah, that was
I was just
cool.
glad they got together at the end.
Finally, right?
Right?
It only took 2 movies, but
Yeah.
that's all good. That was cool. I like their dynamic. It's pretty cool to see. And even with, I forgot the chubby kids. I forgot.
Oh
his
yeah,
name.
Ned.
Ned,
Yeah,
yes, Ned.
I love
was
Ned, he's
fucking
great.
cool. Yeah, he's hilarious. Him and the whole thing with the girlfriend was so funny.
Yeah, I saw that come again and then saw them getting together and that was it happened. I knew that.
And then they break up at the end.
I know, right?
It was so funny, man.
What about those post-credit scenes?
I didn't really watch Captain Marvel yet, so from
That first post-credit scene though,
oh, that was crazy.
that was insane.
That was
I mean,
crazy.
they used the guy who was in Sam Raimi movies to play the newspaper guy. I
know,
forgot his name.
too, man.
And he's great though. Like I was like, wow, they brought him
Jonah.
back. Oh, Joe Jameson. Oh wow, I'm sorry, man. It's just a
Yes.
character though.
We haven't seen him in so long.
I know, right?
Just forgot
J.K.
about
Simmons though was the actor though. I remember that for some reason.
it. Yeah,
But yeah,
that was funny.
they brought him back. I was like, what? And there's the whole thing, Mysterio being alive, you
Yeah.
know, and basically making Spider-Man like he's the bad guy, but even though he really wasn't.
So do you think he's alive and he orchestrated that whole issue, or do you think he just died and he did that before?
I'll tell you what I think the second one, what you just said. So remember, I don't know if you remember, but when he Spider-Man was talking to him when he thought he was like on the left side.
Yes.
So at that time, and then he goes to the right side and he tries to shoot him.
Yeah.
So throughout the whole time, he was just not there, and he was just recording himself saying all those things, and then they showed it in the poster. That's what I think happened.
Yeah.
He was just playing, you know, with.
My thing is, why would he kill himself off, or how it played out?
No, he didn't really kill himself. He was trying to shoot Spider-Man,
Yes,
but it
ricocheted to him, right? Or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that?
right.
My thing is, I'm talking about Marvel in general. Why would they kill him off when they're trying to, I think, put a spin on the Sinister Six, and he's like a key character too.
Yeah, I thought that, you know, I expected the Sinister Six to be in this movie.
No, I think they just.
I think they're setting it up
They're
for
setting it
eventually,
up,
because there's gonna be.
definitely.
I know there's gonna be many Spider-Man movies. You know,
they're definitely setting it up.
he could still be somehow alive. Maybe. Who knows?
Let's see how it plays out, because remember in Coming Home they had the whole
Homecoming, yeah.
Vulture. I mean Homecoming.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's a LeBron moment. Sorry guys.
I don't know why, but
In the Homecoming, remember they had the Vulture. They
and-
kept him alive, and
right.
they kept.
And
it
he's with
open.
Scorpion at the end in
Exactly.
the prison,
They kept,
planning
They
something.
kept it open for this whole scenario, so it would have been cool if they would have kept him alive. Maybe he's alive. We never know.
Maybe.
Nick Fury. What do you think of the whole Nick Fury
Being a Skrull.
situation? Being a Skrull. And
Yeah, I
everything?
know.
I
I
did
didn't
not
expect-
see that coming.
Him and the other one. They were,
The agent chick,
yeah,
Yeah.
Maria.
Maria. There you
Yeah.
go. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I know. It was like he's just chilling up there in space. It's crazy,
okay,
man.
do this. Okay, do that. From what I'm hearing, they're getting the Secret Invasion started. So that's like a spin-off.
Oh
of
yeah,
Secret
it's in the
Invasion.
comics. I never really,
Oh,
you
it
know.
was amazing. You should read it. Yeah, I heard about that, and I don't know if you've seen the Easter egg with the Fantastic Four. I think that's the next movie coming up.
I think it's supposed to be a comic book, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a comic book.
Oh,
when I saw it, I know what
interesting.
you're talking about. They had to post the Four symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that one. Even in the there was a scene I think when he was like spinning MJ through the end.
Oh yeah, at the end.
And he drops her. He drops her in the city or something. They had like a sign talking about 1, 2, 3, and then a question mark with where the 4 is at, and it had the
Oh, I
address.
had to watch it
Yeah,
again.
it had the address of the Fantastic Four
Right.
building. Would be like a block after it. So it's interesting.
I just find it crazy that everybody now knows who Spider-Man is.
That's
that's a different take. They're going the same route with Iron Man and all these characters. You know what the thing is though? It's because of social media. Someone was gonna find who was Spider-Man eventually. Anyways, it was bound to happen.
MJ got it right. Remember, she was like 60%.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it was alright though. The movie, it's not that like the movie was bad. I didn't think the movie was bad.
There was worse Marvel movies out there.
Oh, of course.
Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah. Hey, I liked it. It was.
I thought it was okay, but this was way better than that. If we could, some people give like hates on movies like those. Like I'm like, I think they're okay. Like I don't like when I go to a movie. I try to like enjoy the movie as much as possible.
You spent your money. Enjoy the movie.
Right. Like I don't really find ways to like hate or criticize it unless I really think it's that bad. But I thought this movie was pretty good.
Enjoy the movie. Right. Me being as an aspiring producer and director or whatever the case may be, I've come to realize like you just can't put a piece of work out and just bash it.
Right.
People worked hard doing something like this. It takes hundreds of people that they work as a team just to put a movie like this together. So for you to just sit there and just bash anything just because it's bad, I don't care for it. It was bad. Okay, fine. I get that you didn't like the movie like you or expected to like the movie like you wanted to like it, but don't bash it like it's the worst thing in the world. It's really not. It's just a movie. It was amazing. It was great. Kudos to everybody that's worked in a Spider-Man film or any film in general. It's really hard work, and it wasn't like insanely bad. I just felt like it was rushed because of Endgame, and I just wanted Spider-Man to have his own little identity instead of just trying to be Iron Man. But I guess I'm gonna take it for your word, like you said. There's gonna be many Spider-Man movies coming, so it's just like a plot.
Yeah, he plans on this for like the next 20 years apparently.
Interesting. So. What do you think is next for the Marvel Universe besides Fantastic Four?
I mean, we got the new Doctor Strange movie coming out eventually. Black Panther, Captain Marvel.
Which one are you most excited to see?
I like Black Panther. I really did. That's another movie that got heavy criticism.
It was great.
I really thought it was a really good movie.
I don't even understand why it got heavy criticism. That doesn't even make any sense to me. The movie was great. It was pretty good.
No, I think they're just judging the movie on its own. Like, I just didn't like the final boss battle. That's about boss battle. The ending. I'm not saying boss battle.
Killmonger.
Yeah, like I thought it was the CGI was bad. It was just It could have been a better fight.
It was probably rushed too.
It was rushed, I thought, the fight, but I thought he was a great character though. He killed it, Michael B. Jordan. He's one of those up and coming actors.
Supposedly they might bring him back.
I think he is going to be in the movie. Actually, he's just probably going to be like one of those ghosts things.
Or something?
Yeah, something like that. Because I think he's dead.
Interesting. Let's see what happens. It'll be.
But he killed that character, and I knew nothing about Killmonger. But man, he was amazing.
I didn't even know. I'm a fan, and I didn't even know much about Killmonger. I thought he was just a regular guy, but he was amazing in that role for sure. I'm excited. I mean, what was it? 10 years have passed now since Avengers 1, and the build-up was pretty.
7 years, yeah.
Yeah, the build-up was pretty good.
Yeah.
And let's see. I'm excited for the X-Men. I want to see what they do with the mutants and everything.
Yeah, they're supposed to make this new mutants movie that was supposed to come out like 2 years ago.
Oh no, that's a dub because remember that's still Fox. I'm talking about the MCU. The Disney
they're supposed to be implementing the MCU. I don't know when that's gonna happen.
I'm hearing it's gonna take a little bit still. I'm hearing maybe
who's gonna be the new Wolverine.
I'm thinking about. I'm hearing maybe in like 5 years we might see the first X-Men movie. So it's like, let's see what happens.
What did you think of, I know it's not a Dark Phoenix review, but what did you think? Did you see Dark Phoenix?
I still didn't see it.
I liked it, though. I'm not going to get into it.
And, like, it's one of those movies, because I'm a fan of the
And that movie got heavy criticism, let me tell you, but I liked it, though.
I'm a big fan of all of them. Even the ones that were shitty, I'm a big fan of the X-Men movies.
Did you see Days of Future Past?
Yes, I enjoyed it, too.
See, I got to rewatch that movie, because a lot of people love that movie a lot. I just, I thought it was okay. Like, I didn't, love or hate the movie. But I gotta rewatch it.
And, I guess I let the critics kind of get to me to try to watch Dark Phoenix because I was excited to watch it.
That's why I ignored the critics.
I wanted to watch it, and it was just so bad that I just didn't watch it. But it's one of those movies that I want to see for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm definitely going to watch it. I guess I'm going to wait for it to come out in Blu-ray or 4K, whatever the case may be. I'm going to watch it, and I'll just have my own take on it. fuck critics, man. Critics will always be critics.
Mm-hmm.
It could be Jesus walking in water and somebody's gonna say something. You know what I'm saying? So something negative. So,
Right.
You know, it is what it is. I'm just excited that growing up as a kid, you know, I was one of these kids that would read these comic books and would collect them and would collect cards and everything. And just to see as an adult seeing these movies come out, man, it's just so exciting.
It is, man.
So exciting. I'm grateful for the Marvel Universe. I'm grateful for the DCU. Anything that has to do with comics, I
It's
just
a great time to
enjoy
be
it.
alive.
Yeah,
That's all I could really say.
it really is. We had the golden era of comic books. Now we have the golden era of movies, man. I'm enjoying best of both worlds for sure.
You got to keep it going, man.
All right, man. Anything that you want to say about Spidey? Anything?
I think I covered pretty much everything. You know,
Yeah, I guess so, man. Spider-Man.
Far From Home.
Far From Home was okay. I give it let me see. I gave Endgame a 7 out of 10. I give Far From Home.
Dude, Endgame 7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7
I
out of
gotta
10.
talk to you about that.
I give Spidey 6.5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah. What do you got?
I give it. If we're going out of 10, I say 8.5.
8.5. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Like I said, it's not just one of the better Spider-Man movies. It's one of the better MCU movies, in my opinion.
I really enjoy.
Very enjoyable movie.
Homecoming, was amazing. And this one, Far From Home, was okay. It wasn't Homecoming, but it was okay. It was up there. But like you said,
I found it better than Homecoming.
You found it better than Homecoming? Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. So there you go. Danny has it at 8.5, man. I'm gonna stick with my 6.5. Maybe the audience can convince me.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments.
Let us know, man. Like the video, like the page,
subscribe.
And just follow us. We're gonna keep doing a lot of these videos because we're both geeks and we're both sports guys. So
hey guys, follow me on social media, Danny Cacace Sports.
Yeah, man, follow us and just enjoy the journey because this is what this is. This is a journey. We're learning, we're striving, and we're just getting better. Straight up.
Yeah.
That's just what
Twitter's
it is.
Dan Cacace Sports. IG is Dan Cacace Sports. What a promotion for myself.
You already know, Ruben L. back at it again. All right, guys, signing out, man. Danny, thank you so much again.
Absolutely, all the time.
Can't wait to do another one with you, man.
Let's do it.
I will. Deuces.
Peace.